Hi everybody, I'm DJ Foster. A few weeks ago I was able to talk to Grand Valley State senior goalkeeper Chelsea Parise, one of the defensive leaders on the Grand Valley State soccer team that has been to 3 consecutive Division II national championships. Today we're going to switch it a little bit, go to the offensive side of the ball, as I'm here with senior forwards Ashley Botts and Kayla Addison, who are 3rd and 4th, respectively, in career goals at Grand Valley State. Ladies, thanks for joining me today.
Thanks, DJ.
Thanks for having us.
Well, you guys have had a lot of success in your 3 years. I think that's pretty fair to say. And coming to Grand Valley State a few years ago, you guys knew that there was a successful program and there was a good history of soccer at Grand Valley State. But coming in and winning championships, regional championships, being in the national championship game 3 times, did you guys know that you would have this much success in your first 3 years?
I've definitely never thought that. I mean, coming in as a freshman, you hope to get some playing time, hope to see a couple games, but coming in and really helping the teams out and doing our best to try to help the team win and have a good career our freshman year was probably one of the most exciting things. And we never thought that, well, I guess I never thought that we would get this far, 2 national championships in 3 years and a runner-up. I mean, it's more than I ever thought would happen.
Yeah, I mean, I figured we'd have like a pretty good season, but going all the way 3 years in a row, like, no one would ever think that going into their freshman year, so it was very exciting, yeah.
Actually, you guys came in together as freshmen, but when you first arrived, there were some proven players, Irie Dennis, Aaron Marouz, Jaylene Dingledine. You guys really had to fight for your spot a little bit. When did you know that you and Kayla could kind of come in and play together and be maybe a strong duo of freshmen?
Coming in as freshmen, like we just said, that we didn't really have any expectations, and a lot of great players in the past, like Kate Hafler, Ashley Alsace, just had left, and we were coming off really high players in the past, and we thought that we could do really well together, and we're really aggressive and really vocal people on the field. So as the year went on, we started to see what we could do to help make a difference on the team.
Kayla, what was your freshman experience kind of like? As I said, you played with some really good players during your time and were able to learn from them. So what was that kind of transition period from high school to college like for you?
Honestly, it was a lot easier than I thought, being behind like Irie and Aaron Marouz and stuff, and they taught us a lot and helped us a lot along the way. Like, we would hit, a couple rough patches, but they would show us the right way and show us how to do things the right way. So it was a lot easier than I thought it would be, and it was a smooth transition.
Okay. You've obviously played together for going on your 4th year now, so you know each other's games pretty well. Ashley, talk about what Kayla does so well and what makes her so explosive offensively.
Well, I think anybody in the nation can agree that she's one of the fastest people to try to mark and try to keep a defender on her and during the game. I think one of our favorite passes is me checking back and her running through, and I think we've scored about 50% of our goals that way. I mean, she's a hard person to mark. She's one of the fastest people in the nation, and I think that proves in her game.
Kayla, same for Ashley. What makes her so offensively talented and so difficult to cover?
Well, she is very good back to goal. She checks in, gets the ball, and she can literally turn anyone. So, like, it makes her hard to mark as well, because she turns and cuts through the defenders like it's butter. It's so easy for her. And she also has like a rocket shot. She takes a lot of the free kicks like around the box, and they're just rockets. They're so good.
You guys have played together in 21 postseason games. That's the maximum you could play. Every GLIAC tournament game, every NCAA tournament possible, you guys have played in. So how do you find it? How do you stay focused and motivated and have your full concentration in games in September and October, where some people might think they don't mean as much? Ashley, how do you guys stay that focused?
I guess one of the main things for our team is that we all love playing with each other, and we all realize that it's eventually going to come to an end, whether it be 4 years or a season. We only have so many games to play with each other, and if we slack off in the season, early in the season, October, September, then we're not going to get the maximum amount of games that we can play. We love being around each other, and it's always a sad day when we're not going to be around each other. So I guess that's kind of how I try to stay motivated, is that I know that we're going to get to a certain point where we're not going to play, and I'd rather be in December than in November. So that's kind of my philosophy on it.
Kind of building on what she said there, you guys want to get back to the national championship game, I'm sure. But Kayla, talk about, have you guys talked about goals, expectations yet? It's still kind of early in the season for that, or in the preseason, I should say. But have you guys talked about what you want to get done in 2012?
Yeah, like we do every year, we take one game at a time. And our first goal is obviously to win the GLIAC, and then so forth. You just keep going. But yeah, we just take it one step at a time and work on things as we go, and just have like a step ladder up to that national championship. and we've done that every year, so it works pretty good for us.
You guys have played in a lot of games, won a lot of games, titles, championships. What is your favorite win, your favorite moment, a memory that you know will always be there?
I have to say my favorite one was the back-to-back championship game. One, because it was so cold, and like I don't think I've ever played in anything that cold. I couldn't feel my feet. It was a great experience, but like it was like bittersweet because it was so cold, but you were having fun at the same time. We obviously won 4-0, which
Sure.
I did not think could happen. So like towards the end of the game, everyone was just super excited, and everyone was like having fun towards the end of the game. And I think that was my favorite highlight of years.
My favorite, I tell this story all the time. One of our first games I was ever warming up my freshman year, I was standing right there in the middle with Amber Bloom taking a shot, and I go, I like all those banners up there, but I want one that says 2009 National Champions. And that year we got it, and it was probably one of my best memories, and just being there and showing how much we wanted something so early on in my career, it was just kind of like the highlight, and I tell that story to everybody because it's one of my favorite memories.
And you've been able to add the 2010 National Championship with
Exactly.
So to add a 2012 National Championship banner on these fences, what do you guys think is going to have to be done? What's going to be the key to you guys having another successful season and hopefully another deep tournament run?
I definitely think, like, even starting off in these last 4 days, our team chemistry has been absolutely amazing. Just the way that everyone communicates with each other and talks to each other on and off the field, it's been really inspiring, just being such great friends again. And in the past, we've had a little rough spot, not having as close of team chemistry as we have, but I feel like this year is probably one of the best years I've enjoyed being on the team so far, at least.
Yeah, for us being here for only like the first 4 days, a lot of us are really close together. When we're practicing stuff, we make each other work harder. And we know going into this year that even though we got second last year, we still have a target on our back. So we have to push each other and work hard in every single game because everyone is going to be coming after us.
And obviously, with me and Kayla only having 2 losses in our career, we want to kind of keep that
down. You don't want to get
It's like
another
golf.
one.
Keep the numbers low
Yep,
as
keep
possible.
the numbers low.
Well, another number, you guys are both top 5 in career points at Grand Valley State. Again, 3rd and 4th in career goals. We wish you the best luck this year. Ashley
Thank
Botts,
you.
Kayla Addison, thanks for joining us today. I'm DJ Foster. Thanks for watching the Grand Valley Sports Network.